almost all Americans are deficient in vitamin D. And vitamin D really isn't a vitamin, it's actually a hormone. And vitamin D controls so much about what's going to happen to us. I could write a book alone about how important vitamin D. Let me just say this. The University of California, San Diego has a very large vitamin D research unit. And they have written, and I certainly agree with them, that the average American needs 9,600 international units of vitamin D a day to have an adequate level. That's 10,000 international units or 250 micrograms. The average American, they have never seen vitamin D toxicity up to 40,000 international units a day. I certainly never have. I have some people with really leaky gut and a number of autoimmune diseases that will use 45,000 international units a day to get their vitamin D levels up. Personally, if I feel I'm coming down with something, I've got a scratchy throat or runny nose, I'll take 150,000 international units a day of vitamin D3 for 3 days. That's literally 500,000 international units. And I've been doing that for well over 20 years, and I'm not dead yet. So Dr. Hollick from Boston University, who lost his professorship he's a dermatologist, for telling people to go out in the sun without sunscreen. That's another story. He's only seen vitamin D toxicity once in his entire career, and that was in a physician who, by accident, because of a mislabeling from a compounding pharmacy, was taking 1 million international units a day for 6 months. So, the myth of vitamin D toxicity is rampant. It's amazing how important vitamin D is in cancer prevention. It's the most important gut healing compound ever discovered. And yet I have well-meaning oncologists, cancer doctors who go apoplectic when they see my patient's vitamin D level of 80, which I think is too low. And they go, oh my gosh, you've got to stop your vitamin D. It's killing you. It's lethal. And yet, for instance, the Cleveland Clinic and Quest believe correctly that 150 nanograms per milliliter of vitamin D is normal, as in normal, not toxic. And we just have to catch up with the research on this.
Well, when it comes to supplements, it becomes really confusing for a lot of reasons. One, we can't all agree on what the optimal level in the body you just discussed. It's wide ranging how much what experts think we're trying to actually get to. Two is people don't necessarily get the information of what to take. And then 3, quality is a problem. So you can see how compounded synergistically I feel for people. How are they supposed to get to the right level? It would take, in our current world, it takes a lot to figure it all out.
I got to tell you, I have a ton of patients who go to Costco and buy their vitamin D. And quite frankly, it works just fine. Never seen a problem with it. So when before I had a supplement company, I did not sell supplements to my patients. I still don't sell supplements to my patients. I don't have any of my supplements in any of my 3 offices. They go, well, I want you to sell it to me. I said, no, I'm just as happy if you go to Costco or Trader Joe's. But, I'll tell you, I think mine's better. But hey, Costco works. How do I know? Because I've got 5,000 patients on Costco vitamin D, and it works just fine.
If you enjoyed that clip, press here for the full episode. I'll see you over there.
So what we're learning, sadly, is, you can have microscopic, nano molecules of these things. But because they never detach